Hello, and we are live, and it's later in the afternoon. And look at the funkies I got going on here. All right. Okay. Hey, Mockingbird. Hello, Star. Hello, Weirdo. We are live a little late today. It's been an interesting day for sure. Oh, yes. Just got out of school. Yes. Well, I wanted to uh, get on here, and Amelia had asked for a little bit later, but next week I have to go back to second shift, so this is really my only opportunity for a later in the afternoon live. So, yeah, you're starting soon. Oh, that's exciting. Just got out of school. Now, my grandson started school. Thought my school was. Well, I'm just starting the purse. I bought the bottom, and it's got little feet on it, and I don't know if I even have enough of the material for it because I bought this a long time ago, and I believe I bought it at Joann's, but I don't know if I have enough. But it's really kind of stiff after I've got it done, but it's not really yarn. It's more like a tiny rope. So, yes, Weirdo, it has been. And my grandson went to school yesterday, and he was completely, he was scared, but he went to school today, and he had been there an hour, which he only goes 2.5 hours. But the teacher called today to come and get him because he was having a really rough time. So yeah, he's just a little guy, so he's having some troubles. So he'll get it. It's just going to take him a little bit. Uh, I hope so. I hope so, Mockingbird. I've never done a purse before, and I have several bottoms like this that I've bought. So we'll see. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Hello, Ashley. What's the toughest yarn to work with? Well, Ashley, this one probably wouldn't be so bad, but I started out with a 4.5 millimeter hook and kind of put the bottom on it. And then I switched directions to get a different kind of look for the bottom. And then I have switched it up to a size 6 because I wanted it just a little bit looser. And it is a little bit looser, but it's not yet as loose as I want it to be. Hello, Arya. Hello. So, especially this round, because this round is the 6 millimeter going into the last row from the 4.5. So I may end up having to go up yet, but I'm hoping the next row will be quite a bit looser. And then I'm going to change it up as I go up, I think. So hopefully I do not run out of this. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Arya. So, yes, what I have been making is the little coin purses. It has a little pocket on the front and the zipper on top, and they're lined in the middle. So this was made out of my grandmother's coat, and I actually have, let me get them all picked up here. I don't know if I can hang on to all of them. I might not be able to. I actually have 15 of these coin purses. So that is for the reunion that I have on Sunday. So yeah, 15 of them. All made out of my grandmother's coat. So we shall see how that goes, but that's it. I've got a few scraps that are left that I have no intention of using. They had already been cut out to be made into something else. But there's those. Refreshment's already exhausting. Yes, it is. Yes, high school is exhausting. Live lately because of school. But well, hello, Finley. I'm glad you made it today. You woke up at 6:30. Yes, Star. And that's, I had to go lay down too because I've been up since 2 and my schedule does change next week. So I will be going to work at 4:30 in the evening instead of 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that'll take a little bit of changing around my schedule again. It took me a couple weeks to get used to this. Let's be honest, it took me like a month to get used to this. And I'm still not used to it completely because, it's still the middle of the night. You have to wake up at 6 a.m. Yes. Hello, Red. Yes, yes. So yeah, I was getting up at 2 to be at work at 4. And now I will be getting home, about 12:30 or, so yeah. Whole back to the way it was. So, oh, bye-bye, Star. So knitting. Well, I don't know, Ashley. Maybe. Oh, it's been 10 days in school already. Oh, wow. I wake around 5 or 5:30. Yeah, that's weirdo. That's still early. Yeah, yeah. Trying to get everything done and homework done, and I just I'm ready to go back to second shift, I guess. But on second shift, you're either productive or you're not. But I also discovered that I need to get my hair colored tonight. And I have a chair that I bought that is sitting in my living room in a big box. And I need to put that together. All kinds of things. You're crocheting a sweater? Yeah. Oh, what's the colors, Finley? Ripstar, you love school? Oh, well, that's good. That is good. School's fun. It can be fun. All right, so yeah, it is. I just don't know about this purse, because it is my first one. And I'm just winging it because I don't have a pattern, because, I don't have patterns for anything. So back to the fishbowl with the purse in here. Here's somebody trying to get in the room. And of course, because I just got on, I came from California. Now you're in Indiana. Oh, Arya, what do you like what's the difference? What do you like about it? Eden, I'm working on a purse, like a handbag. And it's the first one that I've ever done. So we're just trying to wing it here and hope it all goes well. Hope it all goes well. There's a bunch of new kids from South Korea going to my school. It's super new for someone from another country going to. Oh, I bet. And she's super pretty. Well, that is so great. Weirdo, that's great. Hello, Bob. Yeah, it's the first one. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, this is the first. This is the first. Oh, it is. The second row is a little bit easier because, wow, it was just really tight there. So, yeah, I've made purses, of course, out of sewing them and stuff. But, Never crochet. Oh, you've been working on it for 3 months. You have 3 different colors. Blue and gold mixed yarn and 2 light white colors. It looks like a mermaid, kind of. Oh, that sounds really pretty. That sounds really pretty. Yes. Well, you guys are settling in pretty well, it sounds like. I've got all my foodstuffs bought for the reunion this weekend. Do any of you all have family reunions? I know it's kind of a thing here in the Midwest in the United States, but do you all do that in different countries and stuff? You do, weirdo. Wow. How many people are in your family? How big are your reunions, I guess I'm asking. Because we usually have a couple hundred. Or in my mind, we have a couple hundred. My family's quite large. But can you imagine a potluck for a couple hundred people? Hello, Bethany. We have like 5 or 6 tables full of food to feed that many people. Oh, we're doing good, Bethany. How are you? We are working on a purse. And right now we're talking about the family reunions, if you have a family reunion or not. And how big is your family? Or how small? I know my coworker said it's her and her mom and her sister. That is it. Yeah, Bethany, this is just gray. It's a gray purse with a black bottom on it. And I'm already not sure about the shape. So we'll see. Hello, Credence. How are you? How are you? It's 1 a.m. there. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm later than I normally are on, So yeah, you're an insomniac. Oh, wow. I like my sleep. I need my sleep. I'll have to say that. Hello, Stella. I like to sleep. I'm sleep deprived a lot. Okay, well, that is definitely interesting. Hello, hello. Well, it is getting a little easier this time around because, I'm taking the size 6 crochet hook and I was going into a stitch from a 4.5. So it is kind of weaving out there. Mixing 2 other some light cream colors. Yes, family, 3 months. Well, how's it coming along? Is it looking good? Oh, thank you, Credence. Thank you. Yeah, I do have quite a collection. Oh, Lenora, if you're watching, I have started digging out the colors that you had asked for. I am hoping things settle down. School's starting and all this stuff has really changed our plans around here. Changed our summer vibe. And like I said, when I get rid of this gray up here, it'll probably look worse because I do intend to go blonde again. Hello, Seneca. Yeah, I gotta go make sure, see if I've got any hair color up here. Because it takes so much to color my hair. It takes a lot to color my hair. It looks like a mermaid would wear it. Oh, wow. Bethany, my favorite color is teal. And I don't have a ball of it up here. And I do have a yarn winder that I try to keep my yarn wound up. But I do not have a color, my favorite color up here, because I used it. So yeah, I used it. And I do not know what is going to happen on this next row, because I want to change this up, because I want a softer bag, and this is just really, it's really tight. Oh yeah, yeah, I do need to color it, because if my hair is down and you can see the part, it's just like gray to like, the outgrow is like incredibly, incredibly gray. Oh, Zeneca, well, I will be going back to mornings, hopefully next week. I don't know where my grandson is having some problems at school, so I may start a live stream and have to end it and go get him at school, because he's struggling. He's struggling because it's just so overwhelming, and he's scared, and since he can't really talk and tell you what's going on, he's just having a rough time. All right, Bethany, thank you so much. You have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. All right, so I don't know. Bags are they're just a little bit different. Hello, Mujdi. How are you? I am doing good. I'm doing good. Doing good. Working on a bag. Trying to get back into the norm for the channel. Finley, he is 3. He's just 3. So he's struggling. Been diagnosed with autism, level 3, which is pretty severe. Well, it's the most severe. And he's nonverbal, and he doesn't understand everything, but he's getting there. But I tell you what, yesterday when I went to pick him up, he didn't recognize me. He looked at me a couple of times, and until I spoke, he did not recognize me. Of course, then he just wanted to hang on me and then just squeeze me. So, he had trouble. Well, today, when he come out the door, he saw me and was ready to go. He was ready to go. Your brother is 4. It's so tough, but I've never, in my opinion, he don't need to go to school yet. He's just too little. Show me the bag. Right now, I've just got the bottom. And the bottom of it is just a little bit, it is so stiff. So I'm not sure how I'm liking it. And I only have 1 spool of this cord stuff that I'm using. There's only 1 spool, because I don't know why. I just thought it was neat, so I bought 1 spool. Who out there knows that if you're going to do a project of anything, you buy more than 1? Well, I didn't. So, well, thank you. Yeah, he's just having a rough time. He really is just having a rough time. I don't know exactly how to do this. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try just a little bit different pattern. And I don't know if this will work, so I may have to rip out. That's okay. Credence, I agree. He's too young to go to school now. Yes, Credence. Well, the problem is if we've had a babysitter, he's always come to the house, and so he's never stayed with anybody. He's never gone to somebody else's house. So we've always, been real close. And so he, not staying with babysitters or anything. And then he's riding the bus too. So that is another thing. Here it is 10 minutes till 4. Somebody must have fixed my clock. So it is 10 minutes till 4. No, it is not. It is 10 minutes till 5. So yeah, that's what's wrong with it. It is 10 minutes till 5. My clock up there is an hour off. So yeah, it's 10 minutes till 5. Pretty sad. I got me a new watch, and it's one of those that doesn't have the numbers all around it. I'm not sure I like it. My grandson does not like it because he can't take it off. But he broke my other one, cracked the face on it. So, 10 minutes, 10:06, 10 minutes, 10:06. I'm not sure what that means, Nancy. Those watches, yes, I like watches. So, do you all have family reunions? If you do, type yes in the bottom. If you don't, put no. It's 4:47 here. Yes, that's right, Finley. That's what it is here too. That is what it is here too. No family reunions. Do you go on picnics or anything like that? What do you take for food if you go 10 minutes to 6 in South Carolina? Oh, okay. You don't do that. Okay, well, what is that? Is it a lost tradition or what? If you go on picnics or somewhere to a cookout or anything, what do you make food-wise to take and to the potluck or whatever? What do you like to take? That is the question. The $100 question is yeah, Mujdi, I don't give out that information. I'm sorry. I live in the United States. That's pretty much all I give out. We cook there if we were to go. We would cook fried chicken. Okay, a potato salad, macaroni salad, watermelon. Oh, yum. Yum, 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 yum. I do love watermelon. I do love fried chicken. Hello, Artistic. I'm doing good. Hello, Wendy. Well, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, yes, we usually have... Somebody usually brings in chicken to our reunion. But I am going to make sloppy joes. And if anybody doesn't know what that is, my family calls them yip yips. And it is just like barbecued hamburger that you put on a bun. It's just a sloppy joe. And I'm going to make those, and I'm going to make some sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. And I thought I might make something else, but my family is hosting the reunion this year. So I have to go really early, so I have to have something that I can either have done on Saturday night or make really fast on Sunday. Because we have to leave there. What is your favorite food? I don't really have a favorite food. I suppose meal-wise, my favorite is like mashed potatoes, gravy, and ham. That would probably be my favorite. Hello, Glisten. Artistic, you like seafood too? I like shrimp. My son and I went to Panda Express over the weekend, and it was very good. I loved the walnut shrimp. That was good. Hawaiian rollback sandwiches. And Bush's baked beans, always a hit. Yes, I get turkey and ham chip at the deli and cheese. Now my mom is doing that. She's taken the small dinner rolls, and she's cutting those up and putting ham and cheese and turkey and cheese in the sides of it. So, so they have like small finger sandwiches. They went over real well last year. My favorite is a California roll. I don't know what that is, Finley. Credence's shrimps, yes. Going to Flounder soon, and my friend is having a sleepover Saturday. Hello, Shiver Foxy. Sounds like fun. Baked, I sprinkle Parmesan over the sandwiches. Okay, yes, that sounds very good. Now, last year, I made like a taco meat, or I guess it wasn't last year, a couple of years ago. I made like a taco meat and put them in little wonton shells, and I made little taco bites, and they went over well. They were liked. You guys are making me starve right now. I have a severe cold and can't eat, but yeah, oh yeah, I love Hawaiian rolls. Okay, and my friend from work sent me this recipe. Yes, Shiver Foxy, it's always never far from my mind, don't you know? Because I struggle so much with what to cook and stuff. I struggle bad. All right, Finley. So she sent me this recipe for bread that is made with tapioca starch and cheese. And it appears to be very easy, but you bake it like in a muffin tin. And it's really kind of runny. And I'm going to try it. All right, Shiver Foxy. Hello, Beads. Hello. Yeah. So, hello, Korea, but I can't read your name. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's supposed to break into this bread, and it's like a cheese bread. You put cheese in it. All right, Finley. So, it just sounded delicious. So, when I went to the grocery store, I bought some tapioca starch. And of course, they only had one bag, and it's not enough to make the bread. So, I have to wait until they can get some more in. Nancy, I don't do patterns. And I'm so sorry, but what I did was I bought one of these rounds, and I think I got these off of Temu, and they're different sizes, and they have a little purse feet on them, and these holes around the bottom. And of course, I started with the small one because I only have one skein of this yarn, and it's not yarn; it's like little nylon rope. Your name is Harry Park. Okay, so then I just single crocheted around the outside, and I did some increases on the ends so that it would kind of blanch out a little bit. And now I'm just I did like what, I did 3 rows crocheting around it, and then I turned it around to go the other way to make just a little bit of a difference in the pattern here, and I turned around and went the other way, all single crochet. And then I switched crochet hook sizes, and now I am just doing this. It's just a chain 2 and a double crochet and skipping a stitch, chain 2, double crochet and skipping a stitch. That's all I'm doing. And I may not like it, and I may rip it out. But it's so stiff that there is no give to this, and I wanted it to be a little bit softer. You haven't been on live, so you've been at school? Yes, that's okay, Shiver Foxy. Hello, young one. Hello. Hello, Leod. From Brazil, hello. That's so cool. I love it. People from everywhere. So, yes, this is just, and I don't know if I'm going to have to fudge it when I get to the end because I don't know how many stitches I have. I did not count them. I just started crocheting. I'm like, okay, I want to do this, so I just do it. That's how it works with me. I just do it. So I'm sorry, but yeah. I like it. That's why I asked. Thank you very much. You might have enough then to finish the back. I'm hoping that's why I switched to, I wanted a wider stitch because, and plus I want to be able to, not have, I don't want it to be like I'm carrying a suitcase. So we'll see, I can't imagine that. But yeah, it's just single crocheted in one direction, and then I turned it instead of continuing in the round. And now it's just two single crochet and a double crochet, or two chain and a double crochet. Oh, so now you're starting more because on the first round of sushis. Let's try it now. I want to try it even more because when I first joined, everyone was talking about sushi. Oh, so now you're starving. You are you. Yeah, I'll put it on. I will put it on Whatnot to sell if it turns out decent. If it does not, because I will make a liner for it. Because since I make handbags and stuff, I think everything needs a liner. So I will make a liner for it. I did make some coin purses that look like frogs. Have the little balls for the mouth. I did make one of those. It sold though right away, so I don't have any more of those. But yeah, I have all of this bag making stuff. And I did, even though this was these started out to be such a pain in the butt. I did get 15 of them made. And those are all made from my grandmother's winter coat. And so I'm excited to take those to the reunion, and hopefully I'll get them all sold, and I'll have them, my goal for the reunion fund donation. Well, thank you, Nancy. I hope you do too. Well, thank you, Credence. So yeah, that was the plan for the coin purses that I had been working on for, a week. And it's funny because it took me so long to do those, and I had 7. And then last night, I cut out a bunch more, or the rest of it, and I made 8 last night. But it took me a week to do 7. Hello, Asa. Oh, and well, I hope that was a good thing, Shiver Foxy. I hope that was good. Asa, I am working on a purse. It is a purse. So hopefully, and I only have one skein of this yarn stuff. It's more like rope. It's a nylon, I think. But it's actually kind of hurting my fingers. Because it's just really stiff. It's very stiff. And that may be because I crochet too tight. I may crochet just a little too tightly. I'm used to doing amigurumi for, animals and stuff, so I do crochet tightly. Have any of you ever made handbags with crochet? And I'm actually doing this type of stitch because I think I'm probably going to run out of this before it gets very big. And I kind of wanted, it to have a little bit of size to it. 1, 2. I don't want it real dinky. Okay, let me go back up here. I bet my friend has given me a waist corset. I really wanted one, and her mom has the other one, same as my friend. But it just doesn't fit her mom. Oh, wow, Shiver Foxy. That's exciting. That's exciting. Hello, Lenora. Well, and that's what I've done. I've changed it. I've changed it up to do like a mesh for the top. But yeah, I like this because it's going to allow a pattern or a print of some kind to show through from the lining. So I think that will be okay. But yeah, I do crochet very tightly. A gray owl? Well, maybe sometime. Maybe sometime. So yeah, I don't want. First time I've ever used one of these. I've had them for a while, but I've never used them before. Hello, Needlefly. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I may change this up. I may have to change hooks. But it seems to it seems to be working. Well, I want it sturdy and I don't want it real stretchy. So maybe I'll just leave it like this. Oh, thank you, Shiver Foxy. Hello, Jack. Hello, Chloe. Oh, I am good. I am good, Jack. How are you? Hello, Isabel. Hello, hello. I am doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, I think I'm liking this, guys. And it is not taking so much of my skein. Going it's going pretty quickly, so I'm liking that. Oh, Shatika, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Isabella's your middle name? Just a little bit so your hook flows. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. And it's a subconscious thing, I think, Lenora. Because the bottom row is so tight. But I did that on purpose for the bottom rows because I wanted it closer together. But it's still pretty tight. But the yarn is actually kind of small for this size of hook. So when I put my, because I don't want a lot of loopy, I don't want a stringy look. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's the first one, so we'll see. I have to make a conscious effort to not crochet so tight. Is that weird? Yeah. Oh, really, Jack? I have been crocheting since 12 years old, now 58. Oh, Shawnee, that's awesome. Isabel, I'm making a purse. I have to go because of the flounder thingy, but I'll see you soon, probably on Monday or maybe Tuesday because of the sleepover and school schedule. All right, that's all right. That's all right. Have a good day. Yeah, we are going to go back to night shift, or I am, on Monday. So my schedule will change back to what it was before. I'll be on in the mornings. And that's kind of sad because I'm going to have a lot of my people that I love to hear from that are not going to be, um, they're going to be at school while I'm on live. So that's kind of disappointing. But there's not really much options. And I may have to cut it off short because Levi's having a hard time with school. So that may be hard. Me over a Bible book cover I did, and every story in the book for every stitch. Oh, yes, yes, Johnny. Yes. Bye-bye, Shiver Foxy. Sometimes not so loose. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it is a conscious thought to crochet looser, and I know it never used to be, but it is now. My favorite animal? I don't really have a favorite animal. I like cats, you know, but I don't have a cat. I have a dog. You like seashells for barefoot in the sand? Oh yeah, Shawnee. That's cool. Hello, Stomps. Hello. I do remember you. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't remember the Nikki on the end. Stomps Nikki. Yeah, I don't remember the Nikki, but I remember seeing Stomps. I am good. I'm good. I'm good. Trying something new. I'm hating to see summer, you know, being over, but I'm hoping to get a little bit more time to crochet. Because I have not had time to crochet this summer except while I've been on my lives. So that is, that's encouraging. Oh, you're at a sleepover? Okay. On a Thursday? Is it Thursday there? That's cool. I used to love sleepovers. We had friends over all the time. It was always so much fun. Yep, yep, yep. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now I'm about to the point where I'm going to have to stop and decide whether I like it or not to continue. I like how it's not using a whole lot of string or yarn or whatever, rope or whatever it is I've got. I really like that because I do not want it itty bitty. And nobody wants an itty bitty crocheted purse. Maybe they do, I don't know. I cannot believe how much concentration it takes to loosen my stitches. I'm struggling with that. I'm really struggling with that. I'm working on a purse. Working on a purse. My daughter went to a private school and she was on the cheerleaders team, so I taught her how to crochet shoestring. Oh, I bet it is, Shawnee. I bet it is. This is like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a nylon rope. I don't think it's gonna focus on it. It's like a, it's like a woven rope. And I can't even tell you where I got it. But this is kind of looking more like a basket. Well, we're just going to keep going and see how it goes. And the girls raised the money to go to cheerleading camp that summer. Well, that's great. All right, Stomps. You have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. That is great that they raise their own money to go to that. Okay, well, okay, I think as I go up with this net, they also use them for hair bows. Oh, yeah. I think as this goes up, it will get better. I mean, it's going to keep going out if I loosen my tension, for sure. But we need about, 6 or 8 more rows of this. Okay, yeah, loosening the tension. That is a struggle. And I tell you what, I'm not going to be able to do it very long because I think my thumb is like getting the skin wore off of it. Oh, you're eating birds are singing there. Do you have a pet? That is my grandson playing on a tablet. He plays the opening bars of Cocomelon or Blimpie or whatever it is that he's watching, and he just plays it over and over, and then starts it over and plays it again, starts over. So you hear like the first line of it, and then he starts it over, does it again. So yeah, I can hear it just chattering in there. So my son must be down here, because yeah, my grandson is down. So yeah, I think, what do y'all think? Do you think it's going to look all right for a purse? I might have to put some kind of a black lining in it to make it match the bottom. I guess I wouldn't have to be black, but it needs to match my gray. This stuff is a little bit harder to work with than I thought it would be. And I will not be putting a zipper in this because I do not want to hand sew it on there. No, Shawnee, I do not. I do not know how to do the basket weave. I do have a dog. Well, I think a neat print would be really cool showing through there. But yes, I do not intend to put a zipper in it. I don't know how I'm going to close the bag yet, but I do not want to hand sew a zipper on there. All right, Azza, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, I do have front post and back post. Or I'm understanding what that is anyway. I'm working on a crochet blanket. Earlier I was using my mom's sewing machine to sew a blanket. Oh, are you quilting, Isabel? 'Cause I used to do that. I used to quilt. I love crafts. I love making things. And I tell you, recently I have gotten into this cooking stuff, and I must have a fever. Do 4 back posts, 4 front posts. Again, over and over. Oh. Let's try that with the next. I don't know if it'll make a difference or if you can, because these are so far apart. I don't know if it will make a difference. Oops, forgot my chain too. Oh, you don't think it's a quilt? Okay. Yes, Johnny, I understand. But see how far away these are? So I don't know if doing a back post and a front post will make a difference in how this looks. But I'm going to try that on the next row. Because, I don't want to rip out. Yeah, no, I don't do cross stitch. Hello, Ruby. And it's just squares like fabric with rose print. And then pink square and the back and forth. Yeah, yeah. We used to call that like a 9-patch quilt block, Isabel. It's just squares. 9-patch. We called it 9-patch. And you'd have just different colors fabrics sewed together in squares. It's just a 9-patch. But they're so cute. And then we put the runners or sashing or whatever you want to call in between it. Trim the strips of fabric. They look so pretty. Rose. Yes, yes. Yes. Quilts are expensive. They're very expensive now when I was quilting, if you had to pay $3 for a yard of fabric, it was kind of expensive, but it wasn't like now when, it's $8 for a yard of fabric. Used to be the fabric was so much cheaper and people made their clothes. Well, now my mom quit making our clothes when it was cheaper to buy them off the rack than it was to sew them up. So, my mom made all of our clothes when we were young. But then it just became that the fabric was so expensive. Hello, Sophie. That's okay. That's okay. People have lives. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's fine. I'm making a purse. It is the first purse. So I've started out with single crochet, and now I'm doing like a chain, like a weave type thing. But I'm getting ready to change it up here as soon as I make it all the way around to do, I think she called it a basket weave, because we're going to try that to see if it changes the look any. And it may not, but we're going to check it out anyway. If it doesn't, then I don't want to have to rip out too much. I try not to ever rip out. No, Sophie, I never do clothing. I usually never, this is the first purse too. I don't ever do these kind of things. It's just, I had ordered these, wanted to give it a try, and, we put it in the fishbowl way back when. So now we're just going to give it a try. Okay, so now we are up to the row 3. I think the purse is going to end up being bigger than I expected it to be. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. Well, thank you, Sophie. Okay, whoops, got my... Hello, Umrah. How are you? Hello, hello. They always... Okay, so we're going to do a front post. Well, I guess that was actually a back post. Miss being here. Oh, Jamila. I am doing great, Umrah. I miss being here. I've been visiting with my daughter and grandchildren. Ended up staying a week longer to work with my daughter in a food truck. Really festival in Sweden. Oh, how did that go? Oh, food truck. I love fair food. Fair food. That is, who doesn't love fair food? Who does not love fair food? They have the same yellow yarn as you. Oh, the ones. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Not sure how I'm gonna get to the front post. Front post on that is kind of hard to figure out how to do. Yeah, that's kind of looking a little messy there. But I like the back post on there, but the front post doesn't look so good. That doesn't look good. The back post kind of puts this edge around it. See that raised up part? And that looks pretty cool. Help me with the blanket that I'm saying. Okay. All right, Sophie, you have a great day. Have a great day. It's an Afro-Caribbean food truck, super busy. One of the people in charge of the bar, they do their business, helped with the food preps too. Wow. Well, good. That sounds so cool. I've never been on, worked in a food truck, but I know around here they are busy. They are busy for sure. For sure. Love fair food, and I didn't even go to the fair this year. Hello, Party World. Haven't had time to crochet much. Picked up some yarn. Oh, yes, yes. And is the yarn similar to what we have here or what you have at home, Jamila? Front post, you take your hook in the front and go into the back to come out the back through the front. Yes, and I did that, and it did not look like I wanted, but I liked this raised ridge right here. So now I'm doing the back post. So yeah, I didn't like the way the front post looked, but I like this ridge. Going with that. Going with that. Oh, okay. Your mom crochets you. Oh, well, that's great. More crocheters, yay. Just gonna stay in. Okay, Sophie. Whoops. They actually might have done the front post stitch incorrectly because it shouldn't have been twisted like it was. But yeah, I like this ridge. It's subtle, but it's still out there. It still shows. I like that. We've had so much fun. The 2 weeks prior, we went to a farmer who's been raising deer. Lets people feed them bread. Took the littlest one pony riding and metro. Oh, so fun. Hello, Phantom. Just started school today. First day. Yes, yes. I'm having troubles with the school too. My grandson just started yesterday. Make some new pencils for back to school, but I have not posted them yet. Oh, you've got 3 done already. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to try to do a front post and see what, yeah. Because I might have done the other front post wrong. Well, it does look a little bit different, but it doesn't look as, yeah. Yeah, I just don't like that front post stitch. Just don't like it. I do use front and back post stitches on my amigurumi though. We don't have the same brand of yarn. Picked up some plush yarns. My bag, I might get a few more tomorrow before I leave. Oh, cheaper there. Yeah, vacuum pack that stuff. Get as much as you can in there. Shawnee? Stop, what? Easy, their supply easy to make. Make 2 in one day. The first ones was just seeing what that would look like. Yeah. They just opened a Costco here. Oh, wow. First one in Europe. We don't have Costco around here even. You know, you got to drive a ways to get to a Costco. Because, yeah, we don't have, yeah, they're not around here. What? Oh, I'm not even halfway around yet. There, I thought I was coming up on the end, and yeah, I'm not even halfway around. Oh, welcome back, Isabel. I'm working on a handbag. So yeah, or making an attempt anyway. And this one, I'm doing like a back post stitch on this because I was going to do the basket weave, but I just didn't like how the front of it looked. So the front post stitch. Yeah, well, this is all the yarn I have. And this stitch is actually going to allow it to be bigger, but I don't know how much bigger. Yeah, well, thank you. I'm kind of excited too. But I do plan to make a lining for it because I think everything needs a lining, but I think this is going to take me a few days to do. Another game of yarn chicken. Yes, Sophie. Well, normally, yeah, yarn turkey. Yeah, you guys call it yarn turkey. We call it yarn chicken over here. The funny thing is, any other time I would pick up 2 just because, you don't start any project or any unknown project with just 1 skein of yarn. So I normally always pick up 2, and I didn't with this. So I don't know what was up with that. And of course I got it at Joann's, and now they're closed. So I wish I was there with you so I could show you. Yes, that would be great, Shawnee. But yes, I did do the front post and the back post, and coming in from the front and coming in from the back. I just don't like how going from the front, the loop makes it, this loop right here from going in the back. I just don't like the look of that on the front. So I'm just using it as the back post stitch. Be going home to switch to return to the heat wave. Oh no, Jamila. Oh, Veronica. The 1 skein challenge. Well, that is a good way to put it. It is a 1 skein challenge. Can you make it work? But, I really wanted this to be, like about this tall. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it that way because I would like to finish with like this. That's right, Sophie. Shawnee, you can email it. That is true. Well, I'm wondering, I am so late for supper tonight. Wonder what we're going to think about having. You have to build up for your new stitches. Okay. Okay, Shawnee. Yeah, I'm not getting what you mean then. Because yeah, I'm a basic stitch crocheter. I don't do a lot of fancy stitches. But yeah, it's not that I don't like them. I just haven't ever used them. Because, you know, I make animals, so I don't use a lot of fancy stitches. Yes, yes. It'd be nice to add a second color to the bag. If it's not, yes, yes. I was going to use the pop of color, though, from the inside and the lining. Because, yeah, my friend Bobby, she likes loud colors, bright. She likes a lot of that stuff. I am the more muted, calm colored person. So I struggle with the bright colors. She has no problems with it. But I have started recently really liking the bright yellow. So I will put like a print in it. That causes that to put in there. Well, that is kind of neat. What's it going to look like with there's yellow in it? The yellow shining through? Oh. It is going to have to be bright to shine through that. That is for sure. Okay, you're going back to the hotel. Okay. Okay. Well, I am going to cut this off here. And I'm going to go back to the regular, what I was doing, and leave this raised one as a design. It does look kind of neat on the back side too, but I just didn't like that on the front. But I'm going to go back to this for the next 3 rows, and then I'm probably going to finish it off because 3 more rows is going to put me about right there. I think that'll be it. And I think I have enough yarn for that. Maybe a light purple or a nice sand color. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, I don't have any more of even that type of yarn, or, because it's more like a rope. So I don't even have any more of that. So that's it. But to finish it off, I want to put, you know, at least a few rows of the closer together so that it has an edge. And I actually, if I put that on the top of it, I could actually sew a zipper in lining and then sew the lining into the bag, because I could sew the lining in, because this stuff will hold, it will hold an industrial strength yarn going through there. So anyway, so here is Jamila, you wasn't here. These I made these coin purses for the reunion because, you know, my business is actually, you know, bags, but I made like 15 of these little coin purses, and they're made out of my grandmother's winter coat. Now, my grandmother passed away like 21 years ago, and I bought her coat at one of the auctions that we have at our reunions, and I put a little pocket in the front of it. So anyway, I made these hoping that my family members would like them, and they're, you know, they're made out of grandma's coat, so They have a little bit of sentimental to them. But 15. I've got 15, you know, and like 300 cousins. So that's all I've got. That's all there is. That's all there's going to be. I don't want to make any more. 15 was enough. I started with 7 and then made 8 yesterday. So, all right. Well, all right. We are at over an hour. And I'm hoping. Oh, this is coin purses. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. The thing of it is, where we go for our reunion, it costs quite a bit of money to rent it. And people don't like to donate for some reason. So I made these to make for like a $10 donation, and with the sentimental thing to it, I'm hoping to raise $150 to donate to the reunion. That is my plan. So, you know, that is the plan. But they are lined. This one is actually lined with the lining from her coat, which I did not do very many of those because it was terrible. And then it has a cotton lining in here. You know, so I'm just hoping that, and it will fit in somebody's front pocket. So I'm just hoping, because I know some cousins of mine had mentioned that. But yes, it's out of Grandma's coat, and I'm hoping to like be able to pay for next year's venue from the coin purses. That is the plan. So hopefully that'll work. But all right, y'all, tomorrow I'm hoping to be back on around 2 p.m., 1:30, 2 p.m., depending on how everything goes. It's kind of chaotic around here right now. So I am hoping to get back to schedule, and then next week we will start back in the mornings, that it will be, you know, hopefully 9:30 or 10 when I do my lives next week, because I'm switching work shifts again. So, you all have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye-bye.